Welcome to Cross Transformation. It's Mariam here, and today I'm going to be talking about ego, reality, and emotions, healing traumas. This is part 2. Previously, I did a recording on this, part 1, which you may want to check it out. I'm doing this recording because one of you guys requested an in-depth video about this topic, specifically the fear of abandonment, the abandonment wounds, how to make sure that we don't fall into our primary caregivers' patterns and we don't judge them for what they did. So we're going to look into this and we want to understand what is happening from ego's perspective, why it is quite hard to let go of the abandonment wounds. And literally, when it comes to abandonment, we keep falling into our primary caregivers' patterns and we keep judging them because, first of all, by falling into the pattern, the ego thinks that we are protecting ourselves. So it is a form of protection that the ego delivers. You know what? By becoming what your primary caregivers did to you, you can protect yourself here and now. So whatever they did, you must become it. You must become the projection of what they had done to you so you can be safe. There is safety attached to this, which means by repeating what they did, I will be safe here and now. I'll be fine. I'll be protected. This is a coping mechanism, not a healing approach. And our ego is all about coping instead of healing, because coping equals ego's survival. The next thing is, when it comes to abandonment, there is the negative emotion of fear. So what ego does to soothe that negative emotion, to soothe that fear, is causing us to judge our parents. Do you remember what your mom did? Do you remember what your dad did? Your mom is a bad person. She couldn't handle herself. She meant it. She wanted to hurt you. So we literally finding ourselves judging them because that is ego's tactic to soothe the negative emotion. And when it's about abandonment, the negative emotion is, of course, fear. So, looking at abandonment wounds, to protect ourselves from being abandoned again, here and now, the ego causes us to fall into our parents' patterns. That is to prevent what they did to us. The next thing, to soothe the negative emotion that comes with that trauma, the ego causes us to judge them. And when it comes to abandonment, the negative emotion is fear. So we want to have the awareness of what is happening when we are dealing with our childhood traumas, understanding the action that took place and caused the trauma, as well as the negative emotion that is attached to that trauma. Well, I hope that this video will give you an in-depth understanding about the fear of abandonment and why you're finding yourself falling into your mother's behavioral patterns, as well as judging her. Make sure to share your insight about this topic and look after your precious soul. Remember, your work is to be present with God. He's within you and He loves you. And healing abandonment is to arrive at this truth that you are loved and God is always with us. He is within us and He never abandons us. We have got the Holy Spirit, the good friend. May you be blessed, and I'll talk to you soon. Have a great day and God bless you.